Tommy G, we back. We about to head out to the West. About to head out to the West Coast, California. Yo, this goddamn this government race and this mayor race, come on, man. They cheating, man. The mail-in ballots, no voter ID, no verification of anything. That's straight up cheating. I don't care what you talking about. If you're Democrat, and that's how you vote, and you don't verify if you're an American citizen. You don't verify what city you live in, what town you live in, and you just randomly accepting any votes. That's corruption at its highest. On the news, everybody know it. And it's like, I feel like it should be a deadline with voting. Should be a deadline. And anything that comes after that deadline don't count. That's what it should be. Get your vote in at this time, and if it don't come in at this time, it don't count. But let's see what they talking about.
California held hostage, day 2. That's the focus of tonight's angle. All right, it's been 44 hours and 29 seconds since the polls closed in California, and the state will still not give us the complete results or declare winners in neither of the marquee contests, the governor's race and the LA mayoral race. But someone's celebrating. As most homeowners in the Palisades still haven't even begun to rebuild, the incumbent liberal is making stupid TikTok videos. Mayor Bass is in a good mood because she knows the voting system in LA County's got her back. The longer this count goes on, the worse Republicans usually do in the final vote tally. I wonder why. Now, let's check in with the California Secretary of State, Ms. Shirley N. Weber, Ph.D.
Voting may be over, but the job of counting your ballots continues throughout the days and weeks ahead. In California, we offer voters many ways to vote, and it takes time to ensure that every ballot is counted, every ballot is accounted for, and that every voter only voted once. Our office updates election results daily on our website.
What I don't understand is how, after the election, all the mail-in ballots are just Democratic mail-in ballots. So no Republicans mail in their votes? That's crazy. I'm telling you, do your research on this. After it was over, every vote after the first day, every mail-in vote is only Democratic votes. That should tell you everything you need to know.
But our office does not declare a winner until results are certified.
Did you hear this? We're supposed to be happy because ballots will be counted not for hours, not for days, for weeks. Yeah, and their argument is that the laws were written this way, whereby votes can arrive 7 days after Election Day and then counted for 13 days after Election Day, only because they're being extra meticulous. Please. To most fair observers, the opposite is true. And this is the problem with mass mail-in ballots. They erode public faith in the electoral process because there's too much time and too much uncertainty between the closing of the polls and when the state actually announces the winners. And if late on election night, a Republican is leading by a decent but not a huge margin, a certain media narrative will inevitably begin circulating. We'll hear about how tranches of votes are arriving and then speculation that this could be enough to help the Democrat who trailed on election night bridge the gap. It's kind of an exciting come-from-behind story.
We're going to be getting more ballots tomorrow, a big chunk. I think the biggest will probably be on Friday. I think a lot of counties were even holding off entirely to just do one big drop of ballots on Friday. And
I hope one day the feds come through and bust all of this, yo. We not stupid, yo. Y'all cheating, yo. Y'all are cheating. And it's crazy for them to be on national television acting like we don't know y'all fucking lying. You're fucking lying. Oh, pardon my language.
Might be Friday that we really get clarity in this race. It's possible that Friday we'll really know whether there's enough runway for Steyer to make this up.
Runway. He says this all with a straight face. Why is it a given, by the way, that ballots arriving after Election Day, if mail-in ballots are so cool and great and everyone uses them, why is it mostly Democrats? And disproportionately now, Steyer's voters.
I just said that. I just said that. So Republicans, Republicans by far don't mail in their ballots. Only Democrats. Yeah.
If he runs for president, Governor Newsom will have to defend this purposely convoluted system before a nationwide audience. Can't wait to see that. As of now, he's claiming that there's a lot of misinformation floating around about California's election, including from the president, President Trump. And yes, for the record, we wish the votes were counted faster, too, he wrote.
I didn't hear President Trump say anything about the election. He made that up. He made that up.
Well, they're not counted promptly or faster because your party never wanted them to be counted promptly. For the past 21 hours, the AP has reported that only 56% of the vote has been counted. Oh, sorry, wait. It's actually up to 58% now. Oh, 2% more. Now, what's the reason for that? Why are they not telling us the vote counts, especially in individual counties? So don't you get the feeling that they want to make this so confusing to most people that they just end up giving up trying to figure it all out? Until one day, you'll log on to your favorite news site, foxnews.com, and you'll read that Nithya Raman, has come from behind to edge out Spencer Pratt. The longer the vote count, the more public confidence erodes. The more mass mail-in ballots.
That's why what Trump said, you got to make it too big to rig. But they about to steal this election, and right in front of our face, they about to steal it. Right in front of our face and act like, what? This is just what it is. Nope. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. And if everything that the Democrats actually say their opponents do, they're doing it in our face. Literally. They're it's authoritarianship. They're Nazis. They're this. They're stealing elections. They're stealing money. They tell on themselves because what they say when you point the finger, 3 pointers back at you. That's politics. That's why you don't see a lot of Republicans doing that. Because it ain't no point of doing it. You might as well just hopefully do you, because it's so disgusting. If Republicans do anything, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. So being a Republican or being a conservative, you got to walk a fine line, because the Democrats, they find any dirt on you, they're gonna go in on you. But if you find dirt on them, they're gonna find every reason to talk it away. Guaranteed.
That's the greater the opportunity for fraud. So we keep hearing stories about how people receive mail-in ballots, and they've received them for years, even after they've moved out of California, which happened to the Ruthless podcast executive producer Lee Wolf, for 10 years worth of elections, by the way. And regarding the requirement that mailed ballots postmarks must be stamped on Election Day, well, there could be some funny business there as well.
Last elections we had here, I had a whistleblower that contacted me from a post office describing that they had different buckets they were supposed to put the ballots in after they come in after Election Day, and they were explicitly told it didn't just have to be a postmark that was on or before Election Day that qualified. If the date was handwritten, that would be okay as well.
Oh, did you? So you could just take an envelope, write Election Day. Don't even write the day. Just write Election Day. It counts.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it right here because it's really frustrating me. It's really making me mad. I cussed in this video, and I don't like to cuss in my videos. You know what I'm saying? But it's all fraud. It's all corruptions. I'm sorry to say, the Democrats, they wild. They wild. They do everything under the sun. They dirty. They not truthful. If they get any type of power, they're gonna destroy this country by any means necessary. and they feel like it's their duty to. It's feel like it's their duty to cheat, lie, steal, and they feel like they have the right to do it. And if you oppose them, they're going to call you everything under the sun. They might lock you up. They might even unalive you. They'll do anything to you. They're like, it ain't no democracy. It's their way or the highway. That's it. But like, share, subscribe, comment. I'm out. We out. Show love. Play the video. Watch the video. I'll be back.